Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to install a complete headlight assembly in a 2011 Mercedes-Benz GL350 Bluetec. So there you have brand new headlight assembly and the needed tools we have right here. This is a T20 Torx and a 10mm swivel. I like to use a swivel with an impact driver, but you can use a ratchet and a straight 10mm will work. A clip pulling tool, and that's not necessarily necessary either. Can get by with a needle nose. So as you can see, I've already replaced the passenger side, and I'm going to show you those pin clips over here on the passenger side, so that, because I've already removed them on the other side, but there's one down here, then there's one up here, and then there's this one here in the center, which I've pulled the pin out, and you just pry that pin out of the center and then pull that whole assembly out of there, and then you can pull the fender well back, which I'll show you here on the other side. So that's what we'll be doing next here, is pulling that fender well back. And they're up in there, which is going to be a little bit hard to see, but once you get those 1, 2, 3 out of there, you can pull this fender well out and then get up in there. And this seam right here, this seam right here is held together by a clip on the back side, and there's a screw that goes up through, try to get the camera in there for you, goes up through right there into that clip, and that's what you use that Torx for. The screw looks like that. It's just a Torx head screw, and it goes up in there just like that into a clip, which I've already removed because it's kind of a bear to try to do that and show you on the camera. So I'm going to attempt to pull that clip out of there. And so what you do is you just flip that clip in towards the engine bay, and I'll show you once I get it out of there. It'll be easier to show you. So there's the clip, and that clip basically rotated from this pin right there on the back side of this, and it pinches these two pieces together right here, and it rotates in, and then the screw that I showed you at the Torx head goes up through the middle, or through right there on the outside. So it's just like that on the inside of there, holding that piece together. So once you get that clip out of your way, then you can grab this piece of the fender here and pull this whole unit out just like that. Okay, and you'll see right here down inside there where this has a slot right here that went into right there, and so that's what you're pulling out. Once you get that pulled out away from the vehicle, you can see this screw head, bolt head right here. That is for your outer headlight bolt. So we're going to pull that bugger out of there right now. I don't know if you guys can see there very good. I'll show you better once I have all my hands available. So there it is right there. Okay, so that's the bottom one. And then you're going to do the same thing on the top here. We're going to take this one out. And then this one right here. Okay, so you have 3 that you're going to be removing. And then the headlight is ready to come out. So this guy's pulled out of the way, right there. And then you can pull the headlight out. Now you see this part of the grill, sorry about that. That part of the grill goes over the top of that headlight bracket. So you're gonna pull the front of this headlight, driver's side out first. And it's kind of a two-handed deal here. I'm trying to show you guys with the camera in the other hand, which isn't real easily done. Set the camera down for a second. You do got to kind of wrestle it around, as you can see, and pull it out from the top down. It's still sitting in underneath that front bumper there. Then you can get to the wires. There's 3 wires. One here, and you pull this little gray clip out and then push down on it and it'll unplug like that. And then you'll have 2 more down here. Just flip it up and unplug them. Okay. And then once you get those unplugged, you'll pull the whole thing out of there. Which there again, I apologize, kind of a two-handed deal. Trying to do it with one hand to show you. Okay, there we go. There's the unit. There it is. There's your hole. So just reverse action when you go back together. I'll kind of show you what this clip is all about, because a little easier to visualize here, but this pivot goes into that slot up in there, and then this rotates over and that screw goes up from the bottom here, so just like that, and it holds this bumper piece to here. So pretty slick and easy, not too bad. So what I do is I just pivot that out and then rotate it like this underneath there and up and out of there. So there you have it, guys. There is the complete headlight for a 2011 Mercedes-Benz GL350 Bluetec.